Keitrell take this bag of shrimp out, and I just decided to make a whole seafood boil. So I started with the eggs. My potatoes are in here, and my sausage is in here. Okay, so these are done. I had to fry these because this is the only way I could eat these. So yeah, waiting on this to dry out. This is what this looks like. Getting ready to mix this up and put it in that skillet. And then when these are done, I'm gonna swap this out for the corn. And that won't be ready in time, so I'm about to eat this because I have to eat. I haven't ate all day. I ate pumpkin seeds all day today. I had water, a strawberry milk, and a sparkling water. It's like a little charcuterie. Okay, so I already know I'm not gonna finish this tonight, and this shrimp is more important to me. So I'm gonna take the lid off of the potatoes and put it on here. I put this on low so it can cook just right. So that's that. I'm gonna stop it there.
According to potatoes.
Likes and comments and engagement from your ideal clients and not just other people that are just trying to pitch you. This technique is so simple that in 3 days you'll be able to.
Okay, so I use the broth from the shrimp. And then in the shrimp I have like garlic, slap your mama, avocado oil. And I think that was it. So after I did that, I went ahead and added a stick of butter to that, which you saw. So after I added a stick of butter, I did some slap your mama, parsley, minced garlic. I did some Old Bay, cayenne pepper, smoked paprika. I might be forgetting some stuff. And I did some broth. My favorite is vegetable, but I have beef in here, so I use beef broth. And I gotta tend to this real quick, so I'll be back. Oh, I did do lemon pepper and lemon juice. And then I just added some brown sugar. And I'm gonna stir this up. So I'm gonna add the shrimp to here and the sausage, just so it can kind of marinate in there. And then I'll pour it on top of everything else.
What's poppin', beautiful people? I'm Terrell. I've been a licensed esthetician for 5 years, and today I want to show you how to fade the look of hyperpigmentation, including dark spots, and get smoother, more even looking, glowing skin with Give to the People's Kombucha plus 10% AHA Power Exfoliant. Power Exfoliant is a leave-on liquid peel. It is not a toner that helps resurface an even skin tone and doesn't dry you out. So it has 7% lactic acid, and this is going to help improve the look of dark spots and even the skin tone. Glycolic acid is smaller. It does pack a punch. It's going to help exfoliate dull skin, surface, and smooth skin texture. This overnight resurfaces antioxidant profile, and when it's paired with AHAs, it can help defend against free radicals. It is
My first paddling in school was because I was stealing crayons. It's nothing that I can do about it, so I just move on with my life. Okay, so I'm in a 2 series now.
Good morning, guys. So it's 10:59. I'm on my way to work, and I'm supposed to be at work at 11 o'clock. But we're running late because on my way out the door, I was like, oh, let me use the bathroom so I don't have to use the bathroom at these people's house. And then I got a surprise. And so I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to take time out to handle my womanly situations. But go ahead. Go ahead, girl. But yeah, so now I'm gonna be a little bit late, and it's crazy. It's so crazy because you sit there all this time thinking you have all this time and then at the last minute something happens. For me, it's usually like I see something messed up in my house and I'm like, oh, let me take care of this before I leave. Like, I think in my mind it's like, oh, it's quick, it's easy, let me just take care of this real quick. But I don't know how to stop. So usually that's what makes me late. But yeah, so I'm trying to think of when to let this in, like let you guys in on what's going on. Like, should I just do it now or should I wait? But I mean, I guess. So the school called me like Wednesday or something, whenever the 7th was. They'd been calling me, but I didn't answer because I don't answer numbers that I don't know. So I'm like, oh, they could leave a message if it's, you know, that important or whatever. Like, you know, I don't got your number. You know, I don't fuck around if you know me. So leave a message. Once I know who you is, or text me, whatever, I'm going to hit you back or whatever. So none of that happened, but the number was very persistent. So I was like, okay, hey, let me answer this because they bugging. Like, so I answered, and it was the health department, the state health department. And she was like, are you Keitrell's parent? I'm calling because of his COVID-19 test results. And I'm like, he ain't take no test as far as I know. Then I thought about it and I'm like, oh shit, they take tests at school. But I thought they kind of like let you know that your student is testing. And I was like, well, unless he took it at school. And she was like, oh, can you confirm his school? And I was like, well, if you say it, I'll let you know. So she told me the school. I'm like, yeah. She was like, yeah, his test was positive. Which is so crazy because once again, his symptoms were a week before he tested positive. So he was crying about a headache, and I kept him home one day. I sent him home I sent him to school the next day. And one day when I was picking him up from school, he was like, oh, I was crying. No, he was crying. And I was like, why are you crying? When he was getting in the car, he was like, why my camera look like that? Dang, I've been recording. Hold on. I wanted to kind of wait because I'm like, I want to have my stuff together. Like, what the order I'm going to tell it in. I don't want to be like, oh, no, that's what happened. And, you know, but anyway, it's cool. So, excuse me? Oh, I'm like, why you crying? He was like, because my head hurt. I'm like, okay, and who did you tell? Because I had already told him, like, I'm going to keep you home today. I'm going to give you some medicine, whatever, because he gets headaches. He gets nosebleeds. Those are all the things that I had growing up. I have really bad migraines. I had really bad nosebleeds. I had really bad leg pain. I don't know what the hell, but he kind of has, like, all the things that I had growing up. So I didn't think nothing about it. But at one point, I was like, every time he had a headache, I was like, that's how you got COVID. Because you remember if you guys remember, if not, I'll try to remember to put it in the card. But Keitrell had COVID before I had COVID. And it's like, for me, I know that they say like to look for fatigue or to look for headaches or body aches or, you know, fever chills and things like that. But that's what the flu, that's what shit, a long day. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't until I actually had it that I knew what to look for. So I was like, you know, after we had COVID, I would be like, he got a headache, this and that, like, sound like COVID. But it's been so long and we really ain't been nowhere or nothing like that. So I'm like, no, he probably just having his headaches again. He had a nosebleed too, so I'm just writing it off as that. And so anyway, find out he have COVID. So I go get me and my daughter tested. I got him retested too. I didn't tell them that he already tested positive. I just went and got his tested. And I don't know if I told you guys, but I was knocked out for like 2 days. Like, I just, man, damn near flatline. Like, out of it. Out of it. And just not feeling good. Head was banging. I mean, I was taking ibuprofen back to back to back. And I tried to stop taking it because since they say like now it affects your liver, now it affects your stomach, and you can get ulcers and shit like that, like I'm like, I really wasn't paying attention to it because I'm like, I take ibuprofen all the time. But it must be like a new formula or something, because when I did take it for my neck and shoulder and stuff, my stomach started hurting and other things started happening. So I was like, I'm gonna back off of that. So I hadn't took it in a long time. But with these headaches, I was taking it and I didn't have no relief. So I was in so much pain. Oh my goodness. I was in so much pain that I just wanted to sleep. And I was just so sleepy, like sick sleepy, a sick sleepy. You know what I mean? I would go to bed at my normal time, like 9, 10 p.m. Wake up and be going to sleep again around 12, 2 o'clock, between them hours. It was just, oh my goodness. I was really on my ass. And so I was like, I have to have it. I have to have it. So I went to get tested and mine was negative. And it's so weird because we be in each other personal space. Like my daughter and my son, they are like this. They do everything together. They share shit. Like and my daughter has yet to have it. She has yet to have it, which is amazing. Very grateful for that. But it's just so weird. I need to get my sticker. So other than that, leaving me and my kids call it a fun place, but where's my timesheet? Okay, leaving one of the fun places, we got into a car accident. It was raining, and I usually don't have problems with my car. I have new tires, but I have been saying ever since I had some brake work done, my brake light keeps coming on. And I had already inquired about it, but anyway, it hasn't been taken care of yet. So I don't know if that's the case, because my tires are brand new. They were like, let me see, I think they was like $300 each or something like that. They have a lifetime warranty, which is crazy because nothing has happened to these tires since I had them. And normally when I get tires, once a year, probably at least once a year, 1 or 2 tires is fucked up at the same time. So now that I got these really good, expensive, durable tires, I haven't had any issues with them, and it's a lifetime warranty, like I said. So, and then I get the free tire rotation and everything that comes with it, because I have to get it done in order to keep the warranty. So they do it for me. So yeah, anyway, long story short, it was raining. There was a car following a GPS in front of the person that I hit, and they wasn't even like yielding. They were like switching lanes, no turning signal, may use a turning signal the next time, stop and go in traffic. I'm talking about like dead ass hit the brakes, like, do I turn here, do I turn there, like they waiting on the GPS. And I know how that damn GPS works. So like sometimes you'll get right up on the corner and you on the left, and Siri will be like, take the exit on the right, some shit like that. You like, bitch, why you ain't say that? Like, so I'm pretty sure it probably was something like that. But anyway, they stopped suddenly to make a left turn, which caused the person in front of me to stop suddenly. I was far back enough where I could have stopped, so I really didn't care. Like, and I had my seatbelt on. Y'all know I don't be wearing my seatbelt. I had my seatbelt on. So I'm like 10 and 2. I'm 10 and 2, seatbelt on, paying attention, focused, fully invested in this drive. And I go to hit the brake, and it's like, oh shit, it's sliding. But I'm thinking it's gonna come back. Like, normally it'll do like a clicking noise. I forgot what it's called, but it'll be like click, 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 click. And you could feel like it's trying to grab the pavement, like it's trying to get back on track. But this time it didn't do that. It was just sliding, and there was nothing that I could do. So I was like, oh shit. And I wanted to say we about to hit this car, because the kids was in the car, to kind of brace them. But I'm just looking at the car, and the only thing I could think of was like, oh shit. And so that's what I ended up saying. I'm just like, oh shit, as we're driving into the back of this fucking car. So it wasn't a really big impact. It wasn't really like, and I don't know if that's because I had my seatbelt on, because I've had my seatbelt on before, and it was well, I was on the highway then, but it was a huge impact, and I was in the back seat. But the kids were fine. They never complained of anything. I just kept asking, like, you know, not, because my kids, they might be, if I be like, your back hurt, yeah, a little bit, or I think, like, you know, so I have to be like my daughter, she'll say my nose broke if her nose is congested. So I'll be like, how's your allergies? Do you need your inhaler? Is your nose okay? Is your head okay? Are your fingers okay? Like, I have to just kind of play it like that, to get a true answer from them. So I was doing that or whatever, and they haven't complained of anything. One day Meilah was like, her back hurts, so I was like, but this morning she said her back hurt, but she showed me her tag. She was like, it keeps stinging her. So I took it, because it was like back here, she already had it on, so I put it on her face. I was like that? And she was like, yeah, it keeps doing it forever. So I'm like, is it this, or is it still there? Like, you know, just checking to make sure. But she's talking about the tag is like poking her. So she wanted to cut it off too. She was very adamant. I'm like, no, because, you know, if we cut it off, it might be worse, and then it might put a hole in your shirt if we have to cut it all off. So, and I hate shit looking like we stole it, you know. So I'm like, let me try to just tuck it and see how that works. And she's, bitch. But anyway, she was fine. Everybody's fine. Site of the accident, I started to feel tight like immediately. I was standing up talking to the officer and shit, and I was really trying to hold myself up. Like, my body was so, I don't know what it was. It was like I was gonna drop if I didn't hold on to something, or if I didn't go sit the fuck down. But at one point I couldn't sit down because they were checking the kids. They were taking their vitals and stuff. So I couldn't sit down, but it, like, my right side of my back was hurting really bad. And then the next day it was like all of this, like, head, neck, shoulder, back, lower back. When I looked down, it hurt really bad from all the way here. It was really bad. But you guys know I just finished therapy. This story finna be long, and I gotta go. Didn't I say I was late? I just got done with therapy, so I have all the stuff that I need to soothe some of the pain, but it was really bad for me. I did a twist out just to come to work. I did it last night. It's my first time coming to work with my coat on, like my outside coat. But yeah, so, and the dude, he was like, oh my goodness, I just got in a car accident where somebody threw me off my motorcycle from the back. And I'm like, same time though, that car was hesitant or whatever, but this dude, when they finally turned, the light was green, but he continued to just still stand there. Not stand, but, you know, in his car. And I'm like, why did you do that? I don't know. And maybe he might not even be authorized to drive. Yeah. I'm thinking he probably didn't even have a medical clearance to be driving. So, I don't know. But, yeah, so it was my fault. I don't know if it's everywhere, but in the state of Illinois, I think if you run into the back of somebody, it's automatically your fault. I know I can look crazy sometimes, but the older I got, I was like, you know what? I know my potential. People know my potential. It'd be expensive to be cute all the time. And I just got bigger priorities than that. So I make do what I can. Shit. So, no sooner than I got here, I'm leaving. Taking the trash out with me, going to McDonald's, coming back, taking my time because my car is overheating. But she don't need nothing really done, so I'll be back 30 minutes too. Okay, so no sooner than I got out in there, I'm back out. She wanted me to go to McDonald's and get her a drink. I had already had in my mind I was gonna tell her like nah, but she like I was gonna walk in and let her know like I was just in a car accident. I definitely should not be driving my car if I don't have to, but I was kind of like I don't want to be in here, I don't want to make it awkward, and I'm about to put my 2 weeks notice in with her because she's only 2 hours, and I was giving them an opportunity to get me another client who has 10 hours. It would be 12 hours a week, but I was only going to do it if it was in like maybe 2 days, because otherwise to me it's just not worth it. So I was trying to give them the opportunity to go ahead and get that client together, but they needed somebody to start with her. So I was like, I'll start, but y'all need to set that up. And you know, especially with my car, and like who the hell's working for 2 hours? Like, I got 2 kids. The fuck, I got real bills and shit. Like, girl, stop playing with me. So yeah, I was gonna tell her no, but like they probably won't get it together, so I probably won't have to worry about it for too long. But besides that, I don't want to be in it anyway. I was really like struggling to get to work today. The only thing that really be bringing me here is like, girl, it's 2 hours. Show up, and by the time you walk in the door, you're gonna turn around and walk back out. So I just took her trash out. She just gave me her order and her money. And but you know what? I don't even know where I'm going. So anyway, yeah, the dude who I hit, his car had very minimal damage. It wasn't even a car, that's why. It was a big ass truck, okay? Huge ass truck. I'm talking about, I moved. He didn't even move. He didn't even fucking move when I hit his car. Like, and I wasn't going fast. I was doing under the speed limit because they were, you know, I had plenty enough space in between me and them. But then also, you know, the speed limit was like 30, so I was doing under that. So when I hit him, that's another reason why it wasn't such a huge impact. But he was in this huge truck, and the truck had like the piece on it to attach like trailers or whatever. I forget what it's called, a hitch or something. He had that on there. My car ended up kind of going under that, so it kind of pushed his hitch up, and that was it. That was the damage. But the hitch, you know, once I reversed my car, that hitch went back into place. So he has like no damages. Like, the only thing he can really claim is there was an impact, but I don't think he would be able to do much with that because he said he was just in a car accident where he got thrown off of a motorcycle. So your pain and everything could be stemming from that accident, and you're trying to put it on me. So, you know, I've had, unfortunately, enough car accidents that I've been in that I know that they try to go back, say like, oh no, she already was suffering from XYZ. We don't feel like we should be responsible for this or whatever, you know. So it's very minimal what they can do for him. As far as me, and it's so crazy because he tried to act like he was straight, like he was pacing, walking back and forth the whole time. I got out instantly, handed him my insurance card because I was just so mad. Like, I'm like, damn, my car. First of all, I'm 32 years old. I ain't never in my life been in a car accident that I caused. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't never hit nobody, okay? Because I don't feel like I caused that. But I've never been in a car accident where I hit somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I hit my own car. One day I was drunk and I had backed out of my friend's parking lot. I don't know why my car was over there. Why did I have two cars over there? I'm gonna park, let my car cool off for a minute, and then get in line. But I bagged out of a driveway and bagged into my own fucking car. Oh my goodness. But it was like no damages at all. And it really was just like, as soon as I tapped that bitch, I was like, oh shit, like pause immediately. Other than that, I ain't never hit shit like something else. I've never hit somebody else. Like I've never hit anything. So I was just really mad and bothered, and I'm like, my beautiful car. And then I'm already contemplating like whatever it is that I keep fixing on this car, it is that won't allow me to have heat in my car, and it keeps overheating, and like whatever the fuck this is, because it caused me to have to get a new engine like 2 years ago, and the engine was damn near, I always want to say $6,000, but I believe it was like $4,999.99, bitches. And they claimed they gave me a discount for being a nurse. And I'm not a nurse, but I said CNA, he said nurse. So I was like, yep. I showed my proof. I made my own badge. They gave me so many problems though. Like it was terrible. Customer service was terrible. I'm spending all this money with y'all, and y'all got the most terrible service ever. I'm talking about attitudes, pure blatant attitudes. Like, okay, so what do you want us to do? And like took my car apart and didn't even tell me that, you know, if we don't fix it, you got to pay for us to put it back together. What kind of shit is that? Don't you think you should tell somebody that? And was like, so what you want us to do, because the car is taken apart? Do you want us to fix it or not? Like blatant attitude. I'm not even adding dubs on that shit. But it's funny. That's why I don't tell stories, because I go into another story, into another one, into another one. But yeah, that's why I was mad, because I'm just like, I'm already thinking about the shit that I got to get fixed, and I keep putting money into my car, and I don't think I'm at the point where I want to get a new one yet. Of course I want a new one, but like, do I really want to go through the process of putting money aside? You know, do I want to save and just pay it off? And now I got to be strict and save. Like, do I really want to go through that? Do I want it enough to do that type of want? You know what I'm saying? And so now I'm just like, damn. And I thought the damages were worse than what they were. So I kept going outside to look at my car, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not that bad. I thought I needed a whole fucking new bumper. But the way I'm set up, I do want a whole new bumper, you know? But it's literally like what I showed y'all, that little hole. Besides that, like you can't see nothing even standing in front of it. You got to get in there and look, like, to see that the inside is all cracked up where it's black. So I was looking at other cars, and like you see they lights and you see through the car. But my car, let me tell you, I was trying to look for a new Challenger. I don't want them. My car has chromed out interior, like around my heater vents, around my I don't know what you call it, speedometer and shit. I don't know what you call it. I couldn't think of the word. I'm gonna show y'all when I take the phone down later, but like the stick shift, the pedals, like my shit is chromed out. It's just different. It's different, okay? It's none like it. And I'm like, I really don't want to give my car up. So I'm like, because you know, I was gonna trade it in one time, and they was like, oh, your trade-in value will be like $500 or some shit he said. And I was like, well, I'll sell it to you. He was like, I think he said he'll give me $5,000. I'm like, you want me to sell my car for $5,000, nigga? I might as well keep it and buy that and have two cars for under $25,000. Are you stupid? Like, what the fuck? Because I think the other car would have been like $17,000, and it was red. And I originally I wanted like a charcoal color, and I wanted to name her Stormy. But I wanted white. And I think I told y'all that story where they wanted to go with this dude that was financing, and the shit didn't fall through. And then they ended up calling me like, hey, did you still want the car? Bitch, fuck you. Hell no. I was like, nope. I got a better year. I got a better car. Like, no, I'm good. And so, like, I'm so in love with this car, because all the cars I keep looking at, they don't have the shit that I got. And I was looking at my vehicle exchange info or whatever. I don't think it was a bill of sale, but something that had the person who sold it to me information on it, and it's his name and address. So I was gonna write him and tell him, like, you know, hey, I'm the person that you sold the Challenger to. Could you tell me, you know, it's been years already, you're not responsible. I just need to know if you knew of anything that needed to be fixed, because the car keeps overheating no matter what I fix. New engine, new water pump, new, like, I got a tune-up, I got a filter housing hose adapter, something like that. Like, I've replaced quite a few things, some sensors and shit. I need 2 sensors now. So it's just, I just want to ask him, like, you know, it's fully out of your hands. So it's not like you're still selling the bitch, because, you know, when they selling it, they're like, oh, nothing's wrong, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to reach out to him and see if he would tell me, like, oh, this needed to be fixed, but we didn't want to pay for it because it costs too much. Because, bitch, it's gonna, anything could cause a bunch of shit to go wrong. You know, people be like, you be like, oh, my battery fucked up. And motherfuckers would be like, oh, shit, well, you better get a battery. A car ain't gonna run without a battery. A car ain't gonna run without shit. And that's just that. So you cannot have oil on your shit. It'll lock up and it ain't gonna run. Like, you cannot have brakes and the bitch, all it's gonna do is run. You ain't gonna be able to stop that hoe. Like, it's just, everything runs together. Any small thing could keep you from being able to drive your car. So I hate when people say that shit. Like, but yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him for sure and ask him. But the part that I need now, I can't even get it till mid-January. I think today, December 14th. So I'm out here. I need to be figuring out who I can call. Who I can call if I need somebody. Like, I got roadside assistance, but I still got to get the kids from school and stuff. So I've been like, you know, that first time, roadside assistance and Uber. But after that, I ain't Ubering. Shit. So I'm like, you know, I'm still looking for a car. Trying to see, because I want a Range Rover. But I will get a Challenger again. And I'm like, maybe I'll just put this in a storage. Just pay for a storage or something. Keep it at my mom's house as long as I can. I don't like for nobody to say nothing. So if she was to be like, oh, you didn't get a storage yet? I got one today. I got one right now. Because I don't like for nobody to say nothing to me. To me, that's like a hint. Like, get your shit. And people have the right to do that. I don't be mad. I'll just be like, nah. Because you never know. Like, it's my mom, so I don't look at it that way. But I'm just so used to being in other situations where you never know if somebody talking shit behind your back. Like, I wish this bitch come get her motherfucking car. Or who the fuck she thinks she's storing her shit over here for free. Like, you know, you never know what somebody's saying behind your back, and then they feel like they gotta say something to you so they can go back and be like, yeah, I told her ass today. Like, bitch, you ain't told me shit. You asked me. Okay? So it's just a habit that, like, when anybody say anything to me about anything, like, and then I try to say shit already up front, like, everything I can put out on the table is already there. I try to put that shit in the text. Like, I just go above and beyond, overdoing it, because I don't want nobody saying nothing to me. And that's the biggest thing to me too. Like, I be telling my kids when we go places, like, don't put yourself in a situation where somebody got to say something to you or me about you. Because I do not want to be into it with nobody. And I will be into it with somebody. But anyway, a story into a story into a story. So, still looking for a car, but I feel like it would have to be something that's just really good for me to be like, I'm getting that. I'm getting that. I've been thinking about leasing too. The biggest thing for me is I don't want to pay monthly. And I feel like even when I bought this car, it was a steal and it was beautiful and it was the car I wanted. It was my dream car. So I was like, I'm getting this car. But then when I got it, I felt shitty. Like, I was like, damn, I don't know. This was 5 years now, I think ago. 4 or 5 years ago, I got this car. And I still didn't know a lot, to be honest. Like, believe it or not, I still had a lot to learn. I still didn't know a lot. And I was like, I don't know if I told y'all, but I was working like 84 hours a week with this company. and I was selling bonnets, like making them, selling them. I was renting out cars. I was doing all that shit at the same time. Like, I'm talking about, I was racking it up. My baby daddy was staying with me. We wasn't together, but he was staying with me. So I was like, oh, you got the kids? Peace. I was racking it up. So when I got the car, I was like, you know, I still got like 27,000, almost 30,000, whatever it was, like 27,000 in the bank. And I was like, damn, what do I do? Like, I didn't know what to do. And I was hoping, like, along the way, I was asking people, like, if they could help me to do stuff, but I ain't never getting no help. So eventually I ended up spending it. I spent a lot of time in Victoria's Secret Pink. Kicking it. I was still kicking it. Whenever I could, I was popping out with a bottle, new outfit, new shoes. I would walk into the mall, leave with 5 pair of shoes for me, 5 pair of shoes for each kid. I was just running it up. Shit, hair was done, nails was done. Hair was like $500, whatever. Nails, fingernails was like $80. Toenails like $60. Like, just maintenance alone. Other little shit I was doing to my car. I was gonna get it wrapped. I changed my mind. So, I mean, I just blew it, really. Anyway, to get out of that story, I felt really bad because I was like, what the fuck? I could have had my car and started on getting a house, you know? And so now it's like, it's a race for me to get a house. I want a house before I leave this world. I want to own a house before I leave this world. And shit happens so much on a daily that, like, tomorrow's not promised. So for me, I make my life chaotic and uncomfortable because I want more. Me trying to work, like I be telling y'all, I'm okay. I don't really have to work. I could sit at home and make enough money to survive, because I just do, like, I do little hustles, like hobbies and shit, you know. I make enough money to survive, but I don't make enough money to really do what I want to do, to really keep up with real monthly bills. Like, that shit end up running out. So even now, when I get stuff that I really want, I charge it, and I'm real strict on, okay, I just got paid from here, I just got paid from there, let me put that shit right on that card. Like, and I might have my eye on something else, but I'm like, nope, I already chose what I want, so now I gotta pay this off before I can get something else I want. Like, really trying to be a little more disciplined, because I'm gonna need it. I'm definitely gonna need it. I really gotta tighten up on that. So I do be working on that. But a car, I just feel like, thug it out with this, and whatever you're gonna pay on the car, go get your house that you want. It's real hard to decide right now. I really wish that I did look for a CPA. I know, like, to me, a lot of people, they'll work, but nobody really want to work these days. Nobody really want to work for their money. Nobody really has a passion anymore. I feel like people really just do shit to get paid and check shit off their list. Like, they really don't do it to really service you. And so, I don't know. I just haven't found nobody. I feel like a place that I call, like, they had an attitude. Another place, they was playing with the phone and shit. Like, just not answering. Let me transfer you. Like, it ain't that serious. You want to make this money or you don't. Like, it's real simple. If this what you do, what's the problem? I really needed, like, an accountant, like, because that'd be my problem. I'd be like, I got this money. This is what I want to do. But I have this going on, too. What should I do? I feel like it ain't that easy, because with other people, I'll listen to their situation, and I'll be like, well, duh. Do this, and then do that. But the other thing is, people be having resources. People be having support. I don't have none of that. So I really be like, you know, trying to keep myself in the best situation. Like, if something happened today, you know, I don't know. Like, I have credit card bills, but the same amount that's on them credit cards is gonna be that and some more in my savings. So if something happened, I could pay that shit off and go on about my business, you know. And so I be like, do I let that go? Do I invest that? Or do I pay the credit off and then use the credit to, like, I don't know. Like, I'll be really stuck. So I don't know. It just really, this whole situation really just added like a lot more stress to this chapter. That's all. So when the dude, when I was getting out the car, like, I turned around to check on my kids, like, is y'all okay? Y'all okay? Whatever. And my door was already open because I was finna get out, but I was finna get out and stand up and pull my seat back and like pull them out the car, but I'm like, no, let me keep them in their seatbelt in case somebody try to be like they wasn't in their seatbelt. So then I just decided, like, my door was already open. I just turned around and asked. But when I turned back around, he was in my fucking car. Like, if I would have turned around to get out, we would have fucking kissed. So I'm just like, and I just got out the car. Like, I just moved him out the way because, bitch, move. I'm not to the point where I'm talking to you yet. First of all, I'm checking on my kids. And if somebody was in a car that wasn't my kids, I'm checking on them. I'm checking on me. Do I still have my legs? Shit, are they okay? Do they move for me to get out? I didn't even check that. I was just checking my kids. And then I was like, my car. So, like, I kind of hit and moved his ass out the way to go check on my car. Now, once I checked on my car, here's my insurance card if you want to take a picture of it or whatever you want to do. And anyway, he was really like in my fucking way. But he was like, so what do you want to do? Do you want to call the police? And I was like, well, I don't think we have to. In the state of Illinois, they prefer that you handle it. If you could drive off, they prefer you handle it. So I was like, well, you know, I hit your car. So if you want to call them, you can call them. And he was like, oh, are you okay? Is everything okay? He's like, everything's okay with me. So he's like, it's all right. It's fine. And I'm like, okay. Like, I gave him my insurance of him. So in my mind, I'm like, he gonna do something with the insurance. Like, I gave it to you, you took it, shit. But so I did anticipate on him to hit up my insurance or whatever, for whatever reason. But and also just to let him know I had insurance, because people treat you bogus as hell, like you just out here dirty, which I do be sometimes. And I was mad this month because they auto drafted my payment, and I'm like, bitch, I never signed up for auto draft, and I need to call them still, because I still didn't authorize that, and I still don't appreciate that. You were gonna get paid because I paid my shit, but I did tell them, I was like, can you refund that? Because I switched up to where I put everything on my credit card now, and then when I get paid, I put the whole thing on there. I have savings, so, you know. But, so that's how I was doing shit. And they kind of fucked me up. So I was like, can you refund that? I'm like, and once you refund it, I'll go ahead and pay it with the card that I need to pay it on. Because I specifically remember telling them, no, I don't want to auto draft. I'll call and pay my shit. And I was thinking in my head, because I've never had insurance that wasn't auto drafted. My insurance has always been auto drafted. But this time I was like, no, I remember that shit. So he never responded, which is crazy, because my insurance company always in contact with me. Like, bitch, you're gonna get it, but don't do that. Don't take my shit. Don't do that shit. So, yeah, I need to hit them up, because I feel very disrespected, especially since he didn't respond. He could have been like, oh, I'm sorry about that. Let me check on that for you. Fortunately, we wouldn't be able to refund it, but for future reference, we can go ahead and take that off so you can make the payment on what you needed to, or we could change the account numbers or whatever the fuck the case is. Matter of fact, that is a good example of me stepping into my administration role. Because I be telling people what the fuck they should be doing and what they should be saying. But anyway, yes, so the guy said he was fine, and he was like, you know what, we do need to call him for a police report. And I was like, yeah, for a police report you're gonna have to call him. And he was like, okay, so I'm gonna call. So he came back. He was like, she said she wanted us to pull over and wait for them to get here. I said, okay. So I pulled over, waited. The police came with the fire people. and the medics. So the officer, he was like, do you need a med? I'm like, no, it's fine. I was like, he was like, can we check on the kids? Is that okay? I was like, yeah, you can check on the kids. He's like, they're going to come if you don't want them to take you guys or whatever. If you're refusing to go to the ER, we just need you to sign off for you and your kids. I said, okay. So I did that. I heard them ask the dude if he needed a medic. And he was like, shit, I don't know. I mean, they could check me out. They could look. And he was like, so did you want to go in or did you just want somebody to look at you? He was like, they could look. And he was like, because I told you that I was injured from when I got thrown off the motorcycle. So, I mean, you know, they could look. All right. So that happened. Meanwhile, this man still walking back and forth. Coming over there to try to see what they talking to me about. I don't even want to say shit because I forgot what. Oh, he was like, you got any questions? Hell yeah, I had questions. But my questions is none of his motherfucking business. He's standing there just. So I'm like, I turned off so the officer could notice that he's standing by him and answer his questions so he can get the fuck on. But anyway, he got in his car. He left. Next day, you know, I was thinking too, like, maybe he's not authorized to drive because he really didn't make a big deal. I don't know. I just know how it is after I got out of my car accident. Like, I was not cleared to work out. Y'all see me struggle with that. I wasn't cleared to go to work. I wasn't cleared to do anything, really. I mean, if I would have told them I couldn't sit in a chair right to drive, they would have been like, honey, you can't drive. I'm like, oh, struggling. I was struggling to sit in my seat. And I could, like, I just felt like, I don't know, good thing I'm sitting down because I would just collapse. Like, but I just know how it is being in an accident. I'm wondering if his ass was even medically cleared to be able to drive. But I don't know. So that's a good question though. But anyway, I go home mad, just so mad and just in disbelief. It was like my car died on the scene or something. Like, I was just so sad. Oh my gosh, I just realized this restaurant is gone and I know he was looking for help. Wow. Anyway, 8 o'clock in the morning, I get an email stating we received your claim. Bitch, was you that thirsty and you ain't even finna get shit? I ain't gonna say he ain't finna get shit. He probably get like 5 racks. But, cause even medical bills, like you're not even finna get shit. You that thirsty. But 5 racks is something. Yeah, so that was kind of weird for me. It's like, really, nigga? What is you on? But for somebody to be so like, oh, it's okay. Like, nigga, did you even go to the hospital? Like, if you finna file a claim, what is you filing a claim about? Ain't shit happened to your car, your truck. Like, fuck. My car light as hell. Like, come on now. And I was going well under the speed limit. Like, the fuck. But it's cool. Like, it is what it is. They called me. We talked about it. They gonna do what they do. If my premium does go up, I'm with a credit union. So, I'm with State Farm right now. But I'm with a credit union as far as, like, banking. And they have offered me a good rate. I called them already. They offer, their rate is more, but they offer more. So I wouldn't mind switching to them. They also added, what are we doing? Oh, wow. Okay. They also added my renter's insurance on there. So, yeah, I mean, she think I'm trying to get through. I'm in line too. But, yeah, so, and what I was going to say is they offer more. One of the things that they offer is, second chance or something like that. So even though it's like my first one, might not be a big of a deal or whatever, but if it does, he told me to kind of wait for 6 months. So they sent me the same day that happened, I had a new thing in the mail for the following term. So a new term already was mailed out to me, has the prices already ready to go. So he said wait about 6 months, because that's about when that term ends. And he said that I'll be able to see if it increased or what happened with it then. So at that time I'll be checking, because I'm gonna go ahead and make that switch, because I'm paying. I left, I don't even know who I was with before. That's crazy. I forgot their name. But I left them to go to State Farm, because I don't know what was going on, but State Farm's rate was so low. And I was like, this is a well-known company. It's probably no BS when it comes to getting things done if I need to hit them up or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go with them. Even though they like $20, $30 more, I'm going to go with them. Plus, I also added the renter's insurance. So I'm like, I got the car insurance. I got the renter's insurance. I got a good known company that, you know, they're not going to play no games. They're going to have to stand behind their name, even if they franchise, like, you know. So, I went with them. And it's like, yeah, so it's steady inching up. But it's so crazy, because first accident ever. The other thing is, I was really finna cuss their ass out, because don't take no money out of my motherfucking account. I did not give them my account number or anything like that, but I obviously make payments on the phone service or whatever. So, I mean, I don't know. I can't wait to talk to them about that shit, though. I don't appreciate that. And then it's like, bitch, my account could have been negative. I don't keep money in my checking account, because I know that that's how hackers get your money. So my shit could have been negative, quick as hell, without me even knowing. And yeah, I don't appreciate that. But I check my account like I check my email like 5 times a day. So I know everything that's going on. But yeah, that's over with. That's pretty much what we've been going through. So me and the kids been home sick. Quarantine was over though from the time Keitrell took his test. Quarantine was over, so we did go out, but that was about it. And yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't remember the date, but his test was on the 7th. So they don't go off the test date. They go off of your symptoms dates. And then they tell you you can go out, but wear a mask. And when I saw the doctor, for me, he pretty much was like, you know, you don't have COVID, it's negative, and that the CDC guidelines aren't really clear anymore. So he was like, if you want to be off of work, I can write something for you. He was like, if you want to go to work, I can write something for you. Like, he was like, but it's really not clear, so I'm just leaving it up to you, whatever you want to do. Same thing with my daughter. He was like, hers is negative, but if you want her to be out with him or whatever, he was like, just let me know and I'll draw up the paperwork for you. So that's what happened there. So yeah, guys, unfortunately with all of that happened, that is the reason why. That is the reason why we have been slacking on Vlogmas. I had so many ideas and things that I wanted to do. A lot of it pertains us like leaving, maybe like going to Chicago. Well, not maybe, but going to Chicago. Just like different outings, some shopping, just things like that that require me to get in my car and go. And I really shouldn't be in my car unless I absolutely have to be. So it's been like work for me, school for the kids, and really kind of not allowing me to do all that I wanted to do. There's what I am able to get, what you'll see coming up, is like stuff that we were gonna do at home anyway. So yeah, and yesterday is the day. So today is December 14th, I said. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, the pie? Come on. So today is December 14th. So you'll see coming up Yesterday is the day that I made the I forgot what it's called, y'all. I don't know how long I talked. That might have to be a vlog by itself.
Do you have 2 orders?
Yeah, I had the pie.
You get the holiday pie, right?
Yeah.
Holiday pie. Anything else?
That's all. So yesterday is the day. I keep wanting to say stir fry. Yesterday is the day that I made the seafood boil. It's really just shrimp because I had already put in an order to Amazon, which if I would have known that I was going to be doing that, originally I just took out shrimp and it was like, I'm going to make something with some shrimp. I really thought it was going to be like a Tuscan pasta or something. But it turned out to be a whole seafood thing. So I wish I would have known so I could have grabbed some crab legs. But nah, y'all need to let me in all the way through. I'm talking about all the way through. Like, bitch. And then you want to keep going. Why you couldn't let me through? Why is you going around? Y'all see I'm trying to come through. So anyway, y'all see that. And I really was thinking like, it's really not that bad. It's really just that butter, I guess. But I'm like, damn, I really might do a seafood boil. Like, all the time. I be trying to do like one meal that just lasts the whole week. Like chili, cooking a chicken, like a whole chicken. Like some type of, I don't know what you call it, like the pasta where you use the zesty dressing or whatever, like that, or like a seafood boil, like, you know, something that's good that could last for at least like 3 days or so. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm like, damn, I might be doing this more often because it ain't that bad. It's really not. Did y'all put, do they? I ain't never had no peppermint mocha from McDonald's. Wonder if McDonald's peppermint mocha has the little chocolate chips in it. I'm about to be on my way to work and I might check in with y'all later on today to close the vlog out. So I'm here at work. I think I'm gonna catch up with you guys when I get home. All the visitors parking is gone. They better not fuck with my car because I gotta park somewhere else. But ooh, let me not park by you. You already crooked. But yeah, so I'm gonna catch up with y'all. Maybe in here if I can, but I really don't want to touch my phone. So maybe when I get home. Ooh, I don't want to park. Nope, I can't. It's like a downward hill. I gotta go around. I gotta be careful where I park and how I park because if my car don't start, I might have to push it a little bit just to get it started. I don't know what the logic is in that, but it be working. It be working.
Ready for action, nip it in the bud. We never relaxing. Outcast is everlasting. Not passion, not at all. But see, my want to do a little acting. Now that's for anyone asking. Everyone pass them. Drip, drip, drop. There goes an orgasm. Now you coming out the side of your face. We check.
Okay, so it's Christmas time, and usually I bring the kids with me, but again, considering the fact that the car is not running at its best, since I had to pass here to go to work, I'm gonna go ahead and get Meilah's hair. I told her for Christmas we can do red because she really wants red hair, and I was like, that's inappropriate for a little girl. So I was like, you know what? For Christmas, it could be appropriate. So, oh, these are cute. I've never seen these. So I'm looking for some red hair. I'll show you guys what I end up getting. There's some.
That B-A-S-S. Boom, boom. Can you feel that B-A-S-S bass?
The whole room fell silent. The girls all paused with glee. Turning left, turning right. Are they looking at me? When I was looking at them, they're there on the dance floor. Now they got me in the middle, feeling like a man. Especially the big girl. Big girls need love too. No discrimination in this world. So keep your hands off my cheeks. Let me study how you ride the beat. You big freak.
fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight up a lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. Lil' mama a thot, and she got ass, and she gon' fuck up a bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast, dropping the stash. In Italy, got too foreign hoes, they DM me. Drop the top, when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Be real with me, keep it 100, just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast. They say the dope on fleek.
Percocet pill on me. I saw my nigga, baby, chill with me. Them niggas that fucked in the back don't say nothing. Them niggas a kill for me. Back as I count on my sleep on fleek. My nigga spit on that patty for leave. Bitch, I'm a dog in my tree. Hop out the frog and leave. I put the wrist in the fender. My bitch, she walk around and she Cristiano. I used to work in the handle. I think I'm running like a game of temple. It's simple, I play with a mental. I'ma say she saw me on Jimmy Kimmel. Canada, cause I'm a money simple. I get them.
You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag.
So I wanted to show y'all what it looked like up close, because you really got to be in there to see. And I think this can come out. Oh, yeah, it can come out. But that's not what I was talking about. Like, you can see how all that's busted. And so, like on other cars, that's what I was talking about. It just looked like that. Mine had like black casing in there. You can see it kind of cracked and fell out. Are you in this family?
Are you in this family? Are you in this family?
Then you sing the Bruno. Give me the truth and the whole truth, Bruno.
Why? Because the fest starts the next day?
Yes.
Hi guys, welcome to this person of this vlog. And this is my hair. And we're gonna be doing our daily treat. So let's get into it.
Another note.
What is it?
And your note says, good job being good. I baked you a treat. You can get it out of the oven. Love, Santa. It's right here.
Bag of double way. We have these cookies. I have these cookies, and we're gonna eat them.
You're gonna eat it?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, it looks good and soft. Let's see the front.
Thank you for watching this person of the vlog, this vlog, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. We'll see you next time in the next vlog.